Hey folks, it's Dave here in Studio B, and we're going to be playing some Strat Baseball tonight. It's been a while since I played. I'm probably going to make all kinds of mistakes because I just haven't played it in such a long time. But I did a show today on Easy Mode, it was called. And one of the comments was, give Strat Basic a chance, because I said no one's going to watch Strat Basic. They said, play the game, and we'll find out. So we are going to play some Strat Basic here tonight. Let me get down to my screen here, and here we go. So we have the cards out here. It's going to be the Orioles at the Red Sox as I'm trying to wind up this 1979 season and project, if you will. Oh, no, hang on one second. I got to go back to Studio B for a second. There's a couple things I forgot here, because I usually do StreamYard, but when I go the other way, I have to do some different things. So I need to set up the chat room is what we got to do. I had a really cool thumbnail, but it was too big, and I didn't feel like redesigning another one. So we got the generic thumbnail here for 79. All right, I think we should be good to go now as we have the chat room set up. Everything should be good to go. Let me just get my my chat room up here on my phone, and we should be good to go. All right, where are we now? And here we go. Okay. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, it's going to be Digital Diamond Baseball, and we're going to have the Orioles at the Red Sox. Orioles are still in first place. If I click on this, should be able to see it. Yeah. They are 1.5 up over the Yanks, 4 over the Red Sox. I think the Red Sox won the last time we played here. So this could be a pretty big game here in the standings. And, of course, hopefully I don't ruin it. And, the Phoenix Knight comes by. He's relaxing after playing some of his games. That's pretty good. All right, so let's see if I can remember how to play it. I'm open to tips and tricks and things like that. Just don't be a jerk. It's too hot to be a jerk. I'm going to make mistakes. I know I am. Even though it's basic. So let's get going here. So we got Mike Torres on the mound here for the Sox, and Steve Stone will be on the mound for the Orioles. All right, so we got Torres pitching to Bunbury here, right? So we got a 2 and a 7. That's going to be a ground ball to third base B, and yeah, that's just a ground out. It's a ground ball to third base. All righty, so we kick things off with a ground ball to Hobson, and there's one away on the G5. Hopefully I won't need anything crazy over here. So Bunbury goes down, 1 away, and we have Rich Dower coming up for the Orioles. Sports Time Machine comes by. If I'm making mistakes, help me out, buddy. It's been a while since I played the Strat, but I like Strat Basic. I do. I really like it, And I have a 1-8. Uh-oh, home run, 1-5, and it's an 11. So it's going to be a long fly ball into left field. Rice is at the warning track, and the wind will push it back. Whew. Dower almost socked this one out of here, and Torres breathes a sigh of relief. The only thing about the Strat well, not the only thing, but one of the things about the Strat that kind of drives me nuts is just the seasons that are in stock and are not in stock. APA, boy, I tell you, the baseball and the hockey, they got tons in stock. And Strat, not so much. All right, Kenny Singleton hitting 312 in my replay. So we have a 1 and a 7, and he's going to get the Pantera walk. All right, so he's going to get on the second base. His stealing is a D. Oh, we're not going to steal. I'm not even sure how much stealing I'm going to do. I'm not really well-versed in the Stratomatic stealing. So Eddie Murray comes up. Can he take me home tonight, Eddie Murray? So we have a 5 off the pitcher card. That's a 10. Pops it up to Remy at second base. And so that'll be a P4, right? And that'll do it. So Stone gives up the walk. But aside from that, things went pretty smooth. And here we go now. It's the Sox. Steve Stone on the mound. Jerry Remy was coming up to hit here for the Red Sox. against 79. And again, if we look at the standings here, Sox trying to catch them. They're 4 back, and we still got quite a bit of September to play. We're on September 9th right now, so we still got a ways to go. All right, Stone with the pitch. I got a 2 and a 4, and that's chopped down to Murray at first base. All right, where's my little thing over here? And that would be handled all by him. And is 1 away, so not a lot happening here in the first on a hot September day here at Fenway Park. I wonder if Hawk Harrelson was doing the broadcast at that point. Juckett would know. All right, so let's roll the dice here. I almost hit the button. You got to roll the dice, Dave. We're playing cards and dice. So I have a 4 and a 10. Fly ball in the center field. Bunbury back there. Plenty of time. Plenty of space. And he will make that catch. Stone having a pretty good inning so far. He's going to take on Freddie Lynn, though. One of my favorites. Freddie Lynn. And I get a 1 and a 9 and strike him out. He goes down swinging, and it's a 1, 2, and a 3 inning for the Orioles. Call them the Oreos. You should call them the Oreos, right? All right, so Mike Torres will come in here in the second. And here we go. Doug DeCinces is coming up. We got a 3 and 6. And he gets a walk. So DeCinces on. His stealing is a C. No, we're not going to send DeCinces. Lee May coming up is the DH. Actually, it was supposed to be someone else. Terry Crowley or something like that. And I didn't have him. So Lee May is going to be our DH today. I didn't have a Terry Crowley. So here we go. David C. stops by. Thanks for coming by. I got to roll the dice, don't I? 4, 7. Uh-oh. And that's going to be a single because he likes to mingle. And that's going to send DeCinces over. So we're going to have a single, 2 bases. And so first and third with just, actually, absolutely nobody out. Interesting situation here. What does the manager say? Hold the runner at first and we're all set. Alrighty. So everything's okay. I keep forgetting about that button. All right, Renicky up. First and third, nobody out. It's a 5 and a 3. Ground ball first base X. Ground ball first base X. So Yaz at first base, right? So I need to check Yaz, right? At first base. He's a 2. And a 2-16 is an out 3. Runner on first is out going to second. Double play, other advance. So that's going to be a double play, it looks like. And the runner will score. So it's going to be a G-3-6-3 double play. If I did that correctly. Yep, I think I did. If I did that correct. So Renicky slaps it down to Yaz. Yaz will take the 2. They'll concede the run. And it is now 1-0 for the Orioles. Dempsey coming up here. We got a 4 and a 9. He's gone a single. Dempsey will get himself a single, and the Orioles are hitting here in the second. That's going to be 2 hits for them. Is that all just, yeah, because we had the walk and then the hit, and then the ground out for the double play, yeah. Mark Belanger, if you're Canadian. And so we have a 1 and a 5. Line out third base. Hit it right at Hobson. Everybody gets back. And so now we finally, that'll do it in the inning. All right, so we had 2 outs on that. All right, so we're going to slide into the bottom of the second right now. And as you can tell, these are the original cards. Someone actually was nice enough to sell me these at a decent price. He's like, oh, I see you like 79. I'll give you a good deal. And I think he kind of did. I've had these for a while, enjoying them. I do like the newer cards, even with Strat. Apple, I mean. I like the newer cards compared to the older cards. Like I don't like that. I like the newer stuff. But this is what I have, and this is what I will use for tonight. So, again, thanks for stopping by. Jimmy Rice hitting 295, a little bit off what he hit in real life. So it's a 3 and a 10. Ground ball down to third base. So it's a G5, and DeCinces will handle that. Sox going pretty quietly so far in this game. Steve Stone will pitch to Yastrzemski. And it's going to be a 1-8, and just missed a homer. That would have been a home run with a 9. Fly ball into right, deep right. Renicky back. He'll make that catch, and there's 2 away. That's what used to suck about the fly balls. When you used to go to the game and they used to hit the ball, you're like, oh, yeah, and then it kind of like drops. And the guy makes the catch. All right, Carlton Fisk. We have a 5 and a 3. Ground ball shortstop X with a 19. So our shortstop is Belanger. And he's a 1 with a 19. And that's going to be an out. And with nobody on base, I'm going to look at it, right? So that's going to be a ground ball. And that'll do it. So we quickly move over to the third inning. 1-0 Orioles. Al Bumbry coming up. And we got a 6 and a 10. And another walk for Torres. That's 3 walks in this game. And Bumbry is on. Now, is he going to steal? Oh, he's a stealing A. We're going to steal. Now, Fisk. Oh, Allenson's the catcher. Where's Fisk playing today? Where is Fisk playing? Fisk is the DH today. Okay. Interesting. So where's Allenson now? Allenson is catcher 3. Catcher 3. So if he's an A stealer, we're going to go 1-14 on the steal. I'm not exactly sure how to do it, but we're going to send him. We're going to send Bumbry 1-14, and he's in there. So we're going to get a stolen base. Is it STL? Yeah, that's stolen base. All right, so Bumbry down in scoring position here with absolutely nobody out. Oh, I think you're supposed to subtract something. Yeah, I subtracted 1. I forget what the actual rule is. Again, it's been forever since I played this, even in the basic mode. So we got a 3 and a 6, and he singles. And Bumbry will have to hold. But there'll be runners on the corners again, and Torres is getting smoked here in the third inning. We got absolutely nobody out, runners on the corners, and that's where we were the last inning. So let's see Ken Singleton, who walked. This is the third inning. He's already been up, and he walked. So let's see what's going to happen here. We got a 5 and a 5. Ground ball shortstop X. So it's hit down to Burleson, who's a 1, and a 1 with a 2 is out 3. Double play, everyone scores. So that's going to be a 6-4-3 double play. Runner scores, and for the second time today, they get it. Oh, I'm looking. Yeah. I'm just playing basic, Mike. So the running speed. Yeah. So I just went stealing A, and it said 1-15, and I just subtracted 1 to make it 1-14. I think that's how they do it, something like that in basic mode. I don't want to get too crazy with runnings and arms and all that stuff, because then I'll get into advanced mode, which I'm not that great with. All righty, Eddie Murray popped it up to second base, but it's 2-0 now. I get a 3 and a 5. Fly ball to left to Rice. So they'll get out of it. So first and third, they do crank home a run. And it's now 2-0. Stone comes back out on the mound. He'll be facing Butch Hobson, who's hitting a respectable 236. 4-8. And see you later. Home run. That is very respectable, right? 4-8. And Hobson slams this one out of here, and the Red Sox are on the board just like that. First hit of the game is a homer. And it's 2-1 now. So Butch Hobson cranks one out of here. Even Juckett is surprised at that. So Dewey Evans, his first appearance. And we have a 1-10. Pops it up. Dower coming over near the line, and he will make that catch. I always hated the pop-up. At least get it to the outfield. But when you're in the infield and you pop it up, it's like, ugh, I used to hate that. All right, Allenson. He's living here in Allentown. 1-8. Line drive right at DeCinces. Didn't even have to move. And quickly there's 2 outs. So top of the order, Jerry Remy. He grounded out to first base his first time up. And Stone pitches. And we have a 6 and a 3. Fly ball left field X. Oh, it's going to be interesting now. So Singleton out there in left field. And he is a 3 with a 14. And he will make that catch with 2 outs. And I don't need to look at anything else. That's the beauty of bases empty to 2 outs. It doesn't matter what happened. If it's an out, it's an out. All right, so the Sox do get 1 on the Hobson home run. Yes, a Hobson home run. And let's go to the 4th now. DeCinces leading it off. He's got a walk. Just about everybody had a walk. And I think he actually scored. It says R7. Does that mean he scored? 6 and a 6 and a 12, and that's going to be a single. See, he likes to mingle. And so DeCinces is on. He's a stealing 6, so we're not going to steal. I get the fans going down here. It's drying out my throat just to keep it cool down here. It was still about 45 minutes ago. It was still 90 degrees, and the sun's already gone in. We're not playing hockey tonight. We're supposed to be playing hockey tonight. No, not when it's 90 degrees. We're not. Lee May, who's been the emergency DH today, he got a single. Ooh, a 6-11 ground ball, first base C. So the only play is to first. So Yaz hauls that in, but his only play is to first. And DeCinces will get on to second. Gary Renicky comes up, and he is hitting 229, a lot less than he hit, which was the 261, as you can see on the screen. That's what I love about this game. You can kind of compare things. All right, so we have a 6 and a 10, and that's another walk. Torres just walking him. That's going to be walk number 4. And now it's Dempsey coming up. Edie comes by. Hi, Edie. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's 90 over here. We're not playing hockey tonight. We got the lights kind of on dim, playing a little bit of baseball, trying to cool down. It is brutal out there. It is really brutal. Haven't walked a dog in a long time either. You can't walk him. It's too darn hot. All right, Dempsey, a 5 and a 6, and it's going to be a double for his trouble. Yep, 9 at 1 to 10 to double. It's going to be a double, 2 bases. So let's go here. Double for his trouble. That's going to get a run in. Renicky goes down to third, and the Orioles now lead this one 3-1. Yeah, boy. Red Sox are in trouble now. All righty. Oh, Edie, by the way, the Star Wars Squadron fighter game on Steam, it was on sale. I picked it up. It is awesome. It has a story mode, so guys like me can enjoy it and not die. Fun. It's really fun, though. I'm enjoying flying that. I dug out my old Thrustmaster joystick, which I probably had for the last 10 or 15 years, never used it, and it's finally getting some use. Good times. I might stream some of that later on. It was really fun. All right, Mark Belanger. I got a 6 and a 4. Ground ball shortstop X. Oh, here's Burleson right here. A shortstop 1, a 1 and a 4. My shortstop X is out with a 3. So that'll be a double play. Other runners advance a base. All right, so what are we going to do here? Runner first is out, providing this. Okay. Boy. So now I have to decide. So this is hit to the right side. I'm thinking. Now, this is where a baseball screws me up. Oh, you got 71 degrees. Nice. Glad for you. This is where it screws me up here. So I get runners on second and third with one out, and it's hit to the shortstop. And it doesn't tell me. It does say other runners advance a base. So I'm wondering if that's the only. I should just go with what it says, right? Other runners advance one base. But my thinking is, again, I'm overthinking this. On a double play ball, that means you get it hit to you pretty quick and you get it clean to turn the two. So my thing has always been, if you get a double play ball, that should be good enough to hold all the runners that are not forced. I don't know if Mike's still here. Mike, what do you think about that before I do anything here? So it's a ground ball to Burleson, and he makes the play, but what do I do with the runners here? Squadron was fun. Did you play that Dyson Fold game yet? Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. It takes a few games to kind of get what to do, but once you get going, it's super fun and easy, especially on easy mode. If I just go what the game says, the run scores, everybody moves up. Common sense. Well, again, if it's hit deep into the hole, that might be his only play. So I'm just going to go with. I'm going to go with the just the ground ball to short. Get him out at first. G6-3, and we'll let the run score. It just always irks me because it's like I don't know what to do. So Belanger knocks in a run. It's now 4-1 for the Orioles, and Bunbury comes up. Bunbury is 0 for 1 today, but he's got to walk like everybody else. Torres has walked 4 batters. He's not doing well at all. So we have a 1 and a 5, and that's a single 2 bases for Bunbury. And that'd be a single because he likes to mingle, and that's 2 bases. And, boy, Torres is getting rocked now by the Orioles. Yeah, I saw that you bought that when you were live on the show the other day. I'm just wondering if you've probably been busy, haven't played it yet, but I'm wondering what you're going to think about that. That's a fun little game. I'm enjoying the heck out of that. Richie Dower, 1 for 2 with a single. And I got a 3 and 3. Ground ball to shortstop, A++. I don't know what the plus is, but I think that's going to be a double play, right? A is a double play. So, it won't matter anyway with 2 outs, so I can just go G6 and call it an inning. But damage was done. 3 runs come home, and that is that. I actually picked up a bunch of space games. I've been in a space flying mood, and I picked up Chorus, it was called, and I picked up Everspace 2, and I picked up I forget there was another space game, and I had a hard time flying any of them. I really did. And Star Wars Squadron was the last one I tried, and that's been the best. It just has been. Cutter Historical comes by. I already have PC Replay and OOTP, but I still like Strat Baseball, especially with it being on the PC. Yeah, I almost broke out the PC, but I wanted to get my cards out tonight and do that. D. Scott comes by as well. Thanks for coming by. All right, so the Sox down now 5-1, and again, here in September, Sox are 4 games back, so they're going to need some wins here to get back into this. And here we go. All right, Burleson, a 2 and a 2. Pops it up. Oh, and I'm not going to play injuries. A 2 and a 2 pops it up to second base. That's what, a P4. And 1 gone. Only the 1 hit for the Sox today, and that was from Butch Hobson with the home run. Freddie Lynn coming up, one of my favorite players. And we have a 1 and a 7. Hit deep in the right field. Renicky back will catch that on the run. And now we have 2 away. And D. Scott said when he started playing Strat back in 1865, Basic was advanced. Interesting. Nice. And Cutter Historical says this game is perfect for me. Thank you. Because you can use the cards to type in the play with a PC to create what happens. Yeah, I think they do have the strat codes in here, so I can use the strat codes. Alrighty, Stone to Rice. 2 outs, nobody on, nothing going on. And a 1-3 is going to be a ground ball down to third base, and that will just kind of end everything in a nice boring inning for Stone. All right, Orioles come back out. Torres, unfortunately, comes back out. And these are the original cards. They never remade 79, which is too bad. I think I have 77 and 80 in the newer sets, and I do like the newer sets. All right, so it's going to be Kenny Singleton. He's 0 for 1 with a walk today. He actually hit into a double play. I have a 2 and an 8, and that's going to be strike him out. I think that's the first strikeout of the game for Torres. We'll find out in a second here. Yep, first strikeout of the game for Torres. Well, maybe he's starting to catch fire right now. Eddie Murray coming up. Take me home tonight, Eddie Murray. And I got a 4 and a 5, and ground ball down to second base. Jerry Remy will handle that one with the G4. And so now we have 2 away. So finally, Torres settling down, but there's already five runs plated, as they like to say. The cool kids will say. Torres. I got a 3, and I got a 3. And I'm sorry, the Sensei's takes the pitch from Torres, and that's going to be down to Hobson, who will not make an error. And that'll do it. So they go 1, 2, 3. I think that's the first time we really went 1, 2, 3 for the Orioles. Stone back on the mound. And Kyle Yastrzemski coming up. He had the walk-off the other night. Remember when I played APA the other day and I rolled the 66 and he walked? Oh, it was a grand slam. It wasn't a walk-off. It was a grand slam. I think that's my first ever grand slam with APA. But I don't think he's getting one tonight in Stratomatic, that's for sure. So we have a 1 and an 11. Pops it up. He get under it. Dower in shallow right field will go over, and he'll make the catch. And, boy, Stone is just getting these guys to hit all kinds of junk. Fisk is the DH in this one today. And he's going to get a 1 and a 6, and he's going to ground it hard down the third to Sensei's. We'll get that one and fire that to first. And, boy, the Sox are just laying down in this one. And speaking of the devil, Butch Hobson, who has the only hit in the game, and it is a home run, he's going to need 4 more of them to tie it. There we go. Stone to Hobson. 2 outs. Whoa, where'd my 20-sided dice go? I have a 3 and a 7. And that'll be a ground ball to shortstop. And 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Boy, it's a fast game. Oh, got a fast game. Torres comes back out. We got to have him on a short leash here. 5 runs after 5 innings is not that good. I don't think there's any fatigue in Strat Basic anyway, so I'll just kind of go on whatever the game says. All right, Torres to Lee May, who's the emergency DH. I got a 1 and a 5. That's me a ground ball down to Burleson, and Burleson makes the catch and throws him out. Gary Renicky comes in, hitting 229. Ooh, I got a 6 and an 8. That's another walk, another Pantera walk. So Renicky's stealing as a D, so he's not going to go anywhere. And now we have Dempsey coming up. Rick Dempsey. Torres getting a little fatigued. Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on him. So Dempsey comes up, and we got a 110. And he's got a single because he likes to mingle. And that's going to do it for Torres. I'm done. I'm tired of him. All right, so what can we do for Sox pitching? So let me get my Red Sox pitchers over here. Let's see who's available. So let's go to the pen. Well, let's see what the coach says. Hang on a sec. Let's see what the coach says. The coach says all set. I don't think so. I'm taking him out. He's just getting lit up. All right, so who do I have that can pitch here? Win Remerswall. Do I have a Win Remerswall? I don't have a Win Remerswall in my stack here. Oh, boy. I got a Chuck Rainey, but he's a pitcher. Tudor Stanley, Bergmeyer. Oh, boy. Oh, I have Bergmeyer. So I think I'm going to have to go Bergmeyer because I don't have too many other people here. So the Burgermeister is going to come in and do some pitching here. Torres will hit the showers, and Bergmeister comes in. And here we go. That's one thing about baseball is bringing in pitchers and subs and stuff. I don't really know how to do that. Hockey, you change on the fly. It's great. And everybody plays. Baseball, a little bit different. All right, so we have Belanger, 0 for 2. But he's got 2 on and 1 out. Here we go. Bergmeyer facing Belanger. And we have a 4 and an 8. Oh, it's a single, 1-7, and that's a 1. That's going to be a single. No one's going to score, though. That will just load the bases. So it's a play at any base right now, and it's Al Bumbry. And my weatherman is going live with incoming thunderstorms. I got a little notice on my Facebook that we had a guy that plays in the league. He hasn't played in the league in about a year, but he's a weatherman, and he's damn good. And when he tells you you're getting something, you're getting it. So he's going on Facebook Live right now, so I'm kind of concerned because he's only the next town over. When he goes live, something's up. All right, so I have Al Bumbry, who is 1 for 2 today with a walk, like everyone else, an RBI. And what else has he got here? Ground out. All right, he's got a single. All right, so bases loaded for Bumbry. Bases loaded. So we want to avoid any home runs. Yeah, we want to avoid a 5 and a 4. I want to avoid that. A 1 would be good for him. So we want to avoid 1s and 5s if we're Red Sox people. I think we want 2s and 3s on the red die. Here we go. Bases loaded. Bergmeyer. And we get a 4 and a 4. Struck him out. That's a big strikeout for the Burgermeister. And now it's 2 away, and it's a play at any base, as we used to say. Rich Dower, 1 for 3 today. Bases loaded. The Masked Ranger comes by. He's cheering on the Orioles. Dower now. Dower, a 3 and a 4. Ground ball back to the mound, and he gets out of the jam. Wowzers. Well, it's still 5-1. And Steve Stone comes back out, and he's mowing down the Sox here. Only a 1 hitter. And again, if we go back to our standings here, the Orioles still leading the division here. 1.5 over the Yankees. Incidentally, here in September 9th of 79, the Yankees and the Tigers are actually playing. So we can check the score of that game after this one. But if they can hang on, they'll keep pace over the Yankees, the dreaded Yankees. All right, Evans. Dewey Evans come up, hitting .277. In real life, he hit .274. So we have a 1 and a 7. Oh, he gets a walk. So he gets the Pantera walk. He's not going to steal. Gary Allenson comes up. Should we bunt? We need runs is what we need. Allenson, I don't think, he's hitting 190. We're going to have him bunt. All right, so we're gonna sacrifice. All righty. I like to sacrifice with my bad hitters. I have an 8. And that's going to be a good sacrifice. So he's going to hit that down. So we're going to go, I think it's a sacrifice 3-1. Yep, I think that was it. I remember that. Sacrifice 3-1. Okay, good. All right, so Remy comes up with Evans in scoring position. We need to get a run in, so I needed to move a guy over. Here we go. Stone to Remy here in the 6th. I have a 2 and a 10. Ground ball back to the mound, B. Runners hold. Oh, boy. So G1, R2 is going to hold, right? Yep, there we go. Okay. So now there's 2 away. Burleson, can he get the run in? We need to get this a little closer if you're a Red Sox fan. Burleson hitting 300 in the sim. A 5 and a 6. Ground ball to short X. So this is hit down to Belanger. Belanger is a 1. That's pretty good, I think, right? A 1-5, and he is out. So we're just going to call that G6. And so all that for absolutely nothing. All right, so Bergmeyer comes back here in the top of the 7th. See if he can get the Orioles out here. Singleton, 0 for 2 today with a walk. There we go. We got a 1 and a 3. And ground ball down to second base to Remy. 1 away. Eddie Murray. He's had a busy day. 0 for 3. Can he be 0 for 4? We got a 5 and a 5. Fly ball to right field. Evans back. And Evans will make the catch. So Murray is now 0 for 4. Not a good day for the first baseman. JT Dutch coming by. Part of the late arriving crowd here at Fenway. You missed all the good things, if you will. Here we go. Bergmeyer to DeCinces. I got a 3 and a 5 and a 7. Oh, it's going to be a single because he likes to mingle. So DeCinces with a 2-out single, stretching the inning a little bit longer. And now we have Lee May, who's the DH, and he may not get a hit today. He's 1 for 3, so that he might get 2 hits. I got a 2 and a 10. Uh-oh. That's a double, 2 bases. And May wraps this one, and that'll be second and third. Now, with 2 outs, would that score the runner with 2 outs? Oh, man. Drawing blanks with 2 outs. Runner advances on hits. Oh, advanced. What about basic? Been so long since I played this. When there are 2 outs, add 2 to lead. But okay, so do I want to do? Yeah, we're just going to keep it as is. When there are 2 outs, add 2 to the lead baseman is running before rolling the die. Oh, wait, I could try. I could try for home, right? Yeah, I could do that. All right, so I'm going to add 2. I think I'm going to try to send him home. So this is DeCinces, right? 1 to 13 with 2 outs. It's 1 to 15. So I think that's how that works, right? It's been a while. So if I'm going to try to take the extra base, I get a 1 to 15. And so I need to undo this. Do the last play. So, and, oh, he's out at the plate. He is out trying to score. So we need to go see if I can do this. So it's going to be a double, and then it's going to be R2 X2 F9. No, that's not it. That's not it. I'm going to have to consult the book here for the throw out at the plate from Dewey. Alrighty, so we got a hit and an out here. Been a while since I've done this. Pick off, ground ball, triple play, single, double, triple. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty, so here comes the pitch. So he's going to get a double. That we know. R2, X2. So high ground ball is runner on seconds out trying to score. So I thought I had this. So 2B, R2, X2. R1, 2. And Trying to think how that goes. There's no relay. So we're just going to do that. No, that still didn't work. That still didn't work. So it should be. It should be. Yeah, high ground single. The runner on second's out trying to score. It should be this. It should be a double. Oh, runner on first is out trying to score. Ah, I get it. So R1X3. That's what it is. Runner on first. And I think it's going to be F9. Let's see if that's what it was. R1. So Evans, double by May, and DeCince's out at the plate. Perfect. Okay. Got it. I got it. I just had the wrong base runner. Okay. So Bergmeyer gets out of that. So that's a bummer for the Orioles there. But all right, so we're going to go to the bottom of the seventh. Still 5-1, so they had nothing to lose. You're up by 4. You might as well try to extend that lead, right? Right? And advance, yeah, that's why I'm playing the basic. Because I don't want to. I rolled a 20, so he was out. So 9-2 is the play at the plate. I'm just going to say that there was no relay on that one. All right, I got it now. I had the wrong. I was putting in R2. There's no R2. It was R1. Okay, I'll get it. So I have a 6 from Stone with a 7. Oh, he's going to walk him here. So Lynn will take the lead-off walk. And Jim Rice comes up now. 5 and a 3. Ground ball, shortstop, X. And Belanger, I think he was a 1 down there, right? Yeah, he's a 1-4. Out 3. I think that's a double play. Yep. Gee, 6, 4, 3, and Rice is in the double play, you know. Good to see Al coming by. And basic is a fun. Yeah, I like the basic here. I did a whole video today talking about basic in games and easy in video games and in board games here. All right, Yastrzemski comes up bottom of the 7th. Absolutely nothing going on right now. On a 5 and a 3 is ground ball shortstop X. And he is out. And that is that. Boy, I tell you. A one-hitter going for Steve Stone this afternoon. That one hit was a home run by Butch Hobson. And that's all that's going on here right now. So Bergmeyer into the 8th. We'll let him go a little bit longer. Renicky comes up. I got a 2 and a 7. And it's going to be hit down the short to Burleson. And there'll be 1 away. Dempsey coming up here. Dempsey 3 for 3 today. A single, a double, and a single. Can he go 4 for 4? Dempsey, a 4 and a 10. Struck him out. So he'll get out swinging with the K. And there's 2 away. Damage was done in that 4th inning with those 3 runs. That's when the Orioles really kind of busted it open. Belanger, a 2 and a 4. Struck him. Wait. 2 and a 4. Hang on. Ground ball to pitcher. Oh, I got a little excited there with a struck him out. That's going to be a single. A hit back to the mound. And that is that. So Stone comes back out. And he might go the distance here today with just a 1-hitter. Carlton Fisk, the DH, 0 for 2 like everybody else. I have a 3 and I have a 7. And he will single 1 to 14, but I rolled a 15, which guess what? It's a line drive to short. What a catch by Belanger as he took a hit away from Fisk, and that's how it's going today for the Red Sox. Stone starting to show a little fatigue here in the 8th. I got a 3, and I got a 3, and that's a ground ball to short, and Belanger makes it 2 in a row. And JT hasn't played basic since the Detroit Lions were in the playoffs. And Evans coming up with 2 outs, facing Stone, who's been a machine. And a 5 and a 4. Fly ball center field X. So we got to check Bumbry, who's right here on the top. How's that working out for me? A 2 and a 3. And, Safe at second on an error. 2 bases. So Bunbury is going to be now an error. E8, I think like that, right? R E8 like that. R0 is going to go 2 bases. Oh, no, I got to back that up. All right, let's undo that last play. All right, so it's going to be a E8, and R0 is going to go 1 base. How about that? No, not that either. Oh. What am I doing wrong here? Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a error, center field, 2 bases. R0 gets an extra base. Is that it? There we go. Evans goes into second. There we go. All right, so we got scoring position. And Gus says he's got the pocket pen and run database. Yeah, I've been enjoying the pocket pen and run. Ron and I were testing that. That's kind of fun. Can Allenson get anything going here at 2 outs? A 3 and an 11. Ground ball to short, and that'll do it. So, things are not looking good here in Soxland. And now Bergmeyer is tired, so we got to bring in somebody for Bergmeyer. Not many pitchers here in the 79 Strat set. So let's go to the pen. I think we're going to have to go with Campbell. He's like the only guy I have. So Campbell will come in, and he will do some pitching. All right. So Campbell comes in. See if Soupy can get out of the inning here. Sox down by 4. Bunbury will lead it off. Bunbury's going to get a 1 and a 5, and he's going to single. So Campbell comes in, gives up a hit, and we got a runner on. Yeah, that is the great thing about cards and dice, is you can do whatever you want with it. You're not locked into the computer telling you what happens. I agree. Rich Dower, 2 and an 11. Pops it out the third. Hobson will come over here, and he'll grab that one. And, yeah, infinite customization. Yes, you are correct. You can do whatever you want. All right, Kenny Singleton. And we have a 1-10. Ground ball short. That's going to be a double play. G6-4-3. And that is that. So, we go to the 9th. Sox get the lead-off runner, lead-off batter up. Remy. Here we go. It's 4 runs or they're done, and they will fall to 5 back here in 79. So, Steve Stone trying to get it done. Can he get the complete game? Stone to Remy. A 4 and a 6. Oh, Remy's going to, triple 1-4. And it's a fly ball left field. A diving catch by Singleton in left field, robbed Remy of extra bases. And that's how it's gone today for the Red Sox. Just like that. Stone now to Burleson. A 2 and a 7. Pops it up to DeCinces. The third baseman makes a catch, and the Sox are down to their last out. And it's Freddie Lynn. Does Freddie Lynn have any magic here that he once had here on the channel? Freddie Lynn. Here we go. Stone for the complete game. A 1 and a 9. Struck him out. And Stone gets the complete game win. And the Sox fall 5-1, and they fall 5 games back. So there's your final, 5-1. We're going to save and exit. Yes, we will. And that is that. We will fast play the rest of the day. And let's see how the Tigers and the Yankees did. And the Tigers pull it out 7-2. So that's going to tighten up our standings a little bit. So let's come back over here. Let me get me off the camera here. Hopefully that takes me off. Did it take me off? No, it didn't. Huh. Oh, wait, full screen, no webcam. How about that? There we go. Sorry about that. All right, so let's see where we are right now in the season overview. As you can see, Sox now fall 5 games back of the Orioles, and the Tigers leap over the Yankees as they trail the Orioles 2. And that's about all we got going on here. The races are pretty dead. 16.5. The Pirates are over the Expos, and Houston's closer to within 8 of Cincinnati. Still got a ways to go. And then Texas 7 behind over here in the West. Take a look at some of our leaders. Freddie Lynn hitting 347. George Brett 342. And in the National League, Pete Rose with a 379. Keith Hernandez with 338. And that is that. So, fun times here. We'll get back to Studio B. And there we go. So, thanks for tuning in. We had some fun here. And we got to see what's going on with the storms. Yeah, I'm going to go on Facebook and see my my weatherman friend and see what he's got to say about the storms. The other night, it's been so hot, I've been leaving the windows open in my car. we got a ton of rain, and my car was just completely soaked. And at least the ground was. I was like, oh, that was great. So I had to wipe it all down. So now I try to roll them up at night. Roll them up, just in case. Hey, but anyway, I'm Dave. Hope you enjoyed this one. A little Strat Baseball back on the channel. Getting the basic game going anyway, which is the one I enjoy. I like to play that one. And like they said, you can customize it any way you want. But anyway, I'm Dave from Studio B. And we hope to see you. Actually, no, you won't see me tomorrow. I got a new job tomorrow. I'm scheduled to do play-by-play right here with the Canada Ball Hockey Association. They have a tournament in Edmonton, and I'm supposed to be doing play-by-play around noon tomorrow. I think it's behind a paywall. It's like Home Teams Online or something like that. So you won't be able to see it unless you put some highlights on YouTube. But, yeah, it's supposed to be a new job for me tomorrow in the middle of the summer, calling some street hockey. Let's see how it goes. It could be kind of fun. I hope we have a good time with that. So, anyway, I'm Dave. As Philip stops by right at the end, thanks for coming by, and we'll talk to you all later.